Cheers.
We made it to Friday.
Happy Friday, you guys.
Another week down. We just got done with deliveries.
Yep, and pickups.
Pickups.
We're relaxing here with our little teacups.
Uh-oh, we got some people already.
So excited with our teacups.
Oh no, this is a new format. Oh, let me start waving. There we go.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Kyla.
Yeah, we see it. Oh gosh, here we
Christopher.
go. Let's wave again. Yeah, so we decided to actually do this every Friday. We're gonna call it the Darlin Dish.
Big news.
This is big news. We're just gonna.
Everyone's probably as excited as we are. We just need a reason to sit here for a while after we do this stuff.
And yeah, hide away. So we've already forgotten what we were talking
We didn't.
about. Okay, maybe I did. She's all over it.
We collaborated on a name for what we're going to call this little, what's it called? A series of videos that we're doing. And it's definitely called the Darlin Dish.
And we'll probably just continue this like even after quarantine, just so that we make sure to push ourselves and get in front of you guys. Let me wave at everybody.
Well, and we're missing seeing everyone
Valentina,
so much.
I thought so much about you because we got your favorite jewelry maker. It was in the bag this week. Squirrel versus Coyote. And I know we had been talking about that before all this quarantine crap happened. Did I wave to everybody? Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's happy hour time. Do you guys have any drinks in front of you?
Yeah.
We've got our teacups full of, we're not telling.
It's not margaritas this time, though, so that's for sure.
We're mixing it up. So you guys have something to look forward to just like us.
Yeah. Well, now you know. I see that you said I didn't know. Now you know. Oh, let's see. Wait, it's like multitasking things are really hard for me.
It's hard to do two things at one time.
Yeah. It's okay with the kids, but it's technology.
So we want to talk about our week.
Yeah.
How was your week, Paige?
It was there. Homeschooling was not so great for me this week. It was a bad week.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like they're like boycotting me. Like they just don't want to do it. And they're bored, I think, is a lot of it. So
Well, and this week was the week we were supposed to start school again, right? Monday. Our kids were supposed to go back to school on Monday.
yeah.
And they are definitely
True.
not back at school. So
A week full of
yeah.
Yes. That is exactly how
Yeah. I was talking about this the other day, I think with you actually, about how I feel like I'm in the middle of a marathon, but I don't know how long the marathon will last. So it could be 26 miles, but it could be like 126 miles.
Yeah.
And that's part of the problem, is just not knowing like how long it's going to be. And I definitely felt like this week was the week where in the marathon for me, it was mile 16 where you're just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. Can I?
Well, then on top of it, we really don't know. Like I think oh, hey mom, we're going to be talking about Mother's Day.
Hi,
stuff
Paige's
too.
mom.
But your stuff won't. It's not a sneak peek for you. So I feel like we've had milestones to like look at, and then like May 4th was one, and then now there's nothing. It's kind of just like an open-ended, like don't know. And I think that's another part of it, that it truly is, we don't know. Instead of just something to count down to. Oh, tell Ruby I said hi.
Which is actually why the celebration bags are so awesome, because
Yeah.
they just give you a little something to look forward to each
Exactly.
week. And if this continues on a long time, then you've got a lot of little somethings to look forward to.
Exactly. So basically today we were gonna, we won't just keep jabbering on and on, but since we've got lots of you here, we were mainly gonna talk about the month of May. There's a bunch going on. There's Mother's Day, graduations, birthdays, things like that. And then, let me wave. And then, of course, we're going to go into some of the Mother's Day ideas that we have. We have definitely a special bag for next week for Mother's Day, but then we have some other options as well.
And when are we telling people about the bags?
Monday.
Always Monday. You got something to look forward to on Monday.
Another little thing to count down. So I'll let you start.
Yeah, so May, for me in general, is just like the craziest month of the whole year. And this is personal to me, but I think a lot of people have a lot of things in May. Mother's Day, my husband's birthday, our wedding anniversary, and my mother-in-law's birthday all fall within 7 days in May. Coming up, we're starting that week. So I feel like probably a lot of people have things like that because no matter what, you've got Mother's Day coming up. But I do think my favorite thing about May, especially May 1st, is like it feels like Friday for summer. Like you're on the Friday of summer. We're waiting for the whole thing to unfold. You feel like you've got all of it in front of you. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Right? What about you? What's May like for you?
Kind of the same. It's like Mother's Day, anniversaries. I feel like, though, I'm going to just be honest, I'm not going to miss the month of May for school. I feel like May for school is crazy town. Between like spring sing, kids having spring fever, the talent show. I mean, it just feels like a lot of stuff happens during that time. So like for me, I won't miss that.
Yeah. No, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And then like with all the other family commitments and then you pack that stuff in.
Yeah.
And then like the end of school is around the corner, so the kids are crazy.
Exactly.
I wonder what they're going to be like at home this year. They're going to be super excited for summer or...
Oh, yeah, book fair. Yeah, forgot
fair.
about all that. It just feels like a multitude of things in May.
Yep.
So, I don't know. That's kind of freeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Is it really super busy for you for May?
It's like cricket.
No one wants to talk. It's okay.
Oh.
So we do want to talk about Mother's Day a little bit too. We've got some ideas. But I thought first, I think Mother's Day is a hilarious holiday, actually. Because every year I'm sitting there like, isn't this supposed to be like, shouldn't I feel a little bit like it's my holiday, just a little bit? But I have not yet had one where I felt like it was for me. I did a lot of preparation for others, which that's fine. I want to prepare for others, but you know.
Yes.
And we do have the reminder this year that kids are not doing homemade Mother's Day gifts this year in school. So dads really need to be more like, hopefully, thinking about that a little bit. And
Picking up the slack.
Maybe we need to hint at them a little bit more.
I don't know, because, well, there's, oh, my kids are watching. Never mind. Moving on to another topic. Let's see. Oh, same here, Paige, meaning you want it to be all about you and pampering. I see the grouchy kids comment too. Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
I always tell my husband, I just want a day where I can do whatever I want. If I just want to like lay out in the sunshine and paint my fingernails myself and then just have dinner that's made, that's like all I really want.
Yeah.
What do you want? And flowers. I really want flowers.
I don't really know. I feel like yeah, being able to like escape and like read a book or do whatever I want with nobody bugging me, maybe. Yeah. But then again, I want to be pampered, but I do enjoy like the fun stuff with the kids because they're so excited about it. And like, I was already getting questions this morning, like, where's your favorite place that has takeout right now? So like they even adjusted it from like, like not just what's your favorite restaurant, but what's your favorite takeout is available. So like, I don't know. I do enjoy, celebrating that with them, but then just a little bit of wait time. Like I would totally want, if salons are open, I'd like be getting a pedicure for sure. Oh, hold on. Let me wave to some more people.
Yeah, I feel like even just a few hours in the middle.
My mom says just come over and I'll pamper you all the way in Arkansas. That's her. I just gotta get there. Yeah, exactly. She's got 80 acres we can escape to.
Oh, that sounds nice.
So okay.
I have one more question for you.
Oh, okay.
Are you a Mother's Day brunchy kind of person? Are you getting a Mother's Day brunch this year?
I don't know.
Do you want one?
I'm just leaving it up to them. Yeah. No, they asked me this morning if I would rather have breakfast or dinner, and I'm actually more of like a dinner person.
Me too.
Yeah. So
for sure.
I mean, Easter brunch is fun, stuff like that, but it's just not it's not necessary. Okay, let's see. Do I want one?
See, I'm trying to do the work for you, Christopher.
Well, listen, what do you want? Obviously, well, you just said dinner,
I'm not a brunchy kind of person in general.
I
would like to go for a run probably first thing and have no one guilt me about that.
Oh, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I always like that when you get guilted.
Oh, really? You're going to go for a run again? Didn't you just do that yesterday? Mm-hmm. Would you like me to be sane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just keep drinking. So should we move on?
Yeah.
And let's, we're going to show you some things that we kind of pulled from the shelves that we think would be great Mother's Day gifts. And I'm going to start more so with some card options because Brianne and I were actually talking about this yesterday, and I thought it was kind of a fun just to kind of highlight. We have our own Hey Darlin Mama. I think it's kind of bright, but you can kind of see. It says Hey Darlin Mama, and it's completely empty inside.
Oh,
and
daunting.
She
Just
likes,
kidding. It's
well,
a really
she
cool
loves
card.
this size, and I like this size because my kids tend to like to put all their art in it, so it gives them plenty of room, and I have super like large handwriting, so this is perfect for like our household. Sorry, Mom, you just saw your card. And then
She doesn't know what artwork's going in there, though.
Exactly. But this one from East Avenue Press, it says, I will always need my mom. Not that I don't always need you, Mom. Yes, but I like the bigger one, so that's what you're getting. Is like Brianne's choice.
This size is way more comfortable for me because I have smaller handwriting, and when I look at a larger card, I feel a lot of pressure. When I look at a card like this, then I feel good when I run out of room because I filled it. So
yeah,
we can accommodate any size card lover that you
or
are.
if you just like this. I do like this. I'll always
I
need
love
my
the
mom.
two-tone of
It's
that.
always
It's beautiful.
been one of my favorites. Okay, so that's really our two options for Mother's Day centric cards. And then for you guys, if you need one.
Well, maybe we should tell them too with the Hey Darlin card line. We do have kind of a line. So we have Hey Darlin Sister, Hey Darlin Friend.
True.
Hey Darlin Mister, if you're just really progressive and want to send somebody a Hey Darlin Mister.
Yeah.
But it might be their birthday. So
Exactly. So there's kind of like for any female in your life that maybe, or mother, that you want to send, we do have that option as well. And then we pulled so much stuff, I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed.
You start with your first.
Okay, we all know grandmas love to get a picture, so I kind of went with these options. Small, cute little frame. Hold on, the light's kind of bright. Some beautiful earrings.
I love those earrings. And just
Let me
a
see if I
note
need
to
to
people,
put
because people do ask about these earrings all the time if they're heavy, and they're super lightweight. You don't even know that you're wearing them.
Yes.
And those are Splendor and Stone.
That's one of my favorite reasons that I love her stuff. And then we've got these new little like bowls in, which honestly, and like I would put this, it's hard to kind of hold up, but like this would be like my trio. And I'm taking pictures of all this, so we'll post it and kind of share later. But what's cool about these is if you kill the plant, like I tend to do, it's great for a tea light or salt or mixing face mask. I mean, there's just so
or
many
if you're
different
just a murderer,
things.
you just put a new plant in there like I do.
And
My
there's
kids
that.
legit call me a murderer.
Well, you do have my favorite murder podcast that you love, so it's probably already like in there.
It's so good.
Brain. What else are we doing here?
Okay,
Let's do one of yours.
Okay, so that is a pick of pages. I was kind of thinking about, so when I get or give gifts, I like to kind of, I don't know, a theme is too basic for what I'm saying, but I picked this cocktail book because it's beautiful, it's flowery, it gives them
very
recipes
feminine.
to work on kind of all summer. This is a perfect right before summer gift for people. And in my mind, I was pairing that with a really pretty cut glass candle. These two alone would be really pretty together.
Yes.
But if
You
you
may
wanted, if you wanted to add on, then kind of keeping in the theme of the cocktails, you could give them a cool glass to go with. So every time they make a cocktail, kind of all summer, they're going to think about you, how much you love them, and then they're also going to feel special. I always feel special when I drink out of a special glass.
And and you could even do two, you know, as well if you wanted to have like a pair. The really cool thing about these is that you could even use this as a candle holder. Like I keep giving you multi-purpose stuff because I can't stand unitaskers in my house. That is just a thing of mine. I want whatever I'm purchasing to be able to use it many different ways. And it's actually cut perfectly for like even a tall, what am I trying to say? Candles that are long.
Taper?
Taper.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll keep drinking.
Same with this candle holder though. So a lot of the vessels that I use to make the candles and that we carry here are reusable, repurposable. So I always will refill candles for you if that's something you're into. But otherwise, I have a few of these at my house that I was too lazy to pour new candles into. Just cleaned them out really good with hot water, threw a tea light in them, and they're really pretty. The cut glass just kind of sparkles with them. Really pretty. But these are another thing that you could throw a plant into. You could put a whole bouquet of flowers in it if you wanted to. Kind of whatever. It's a really good vessel you can just keep on using.
Well, and definitely like with the shorter, like kind of full flowers, like these look beautiful. Or even if you plant something in it with the dirt, and you can kind of, my kids love seeing like the different levels.
Yeah, like a terrarium almost.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know, probably everyone knows the trick, but if you have a really wide vessel like this and you want to put flowers into it, this is tough because generally the rule with flowers, I'm not going to say it perfectly, but is that the kind of like the ball of the flowers needs to be at a certain ratio to this width. And so to get that much floral is a lot. But if you want to cheat, you can kind of tape off the top into a grid and stick your flowers in so that they, will make it even if it's not enough flowers really.
Exactly.
Anyway,
You're so smart.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Yeah. Let's see. The other one is like if you have a mom that is more like really into maybe like minimal or industrial kind of a vibe, I absolutely adore these tea lights in this trio. Like I'm super into the metals and like it's hard. This light keeps kind of messing me up, but this is cement with like a copper look, and then these are silver tea light candles, and when they're all together they're like different heights. And then let's wave at Janet. Hi, Janet. And then we got these really beautiful like bud vase. Whoop! You can't see.
Totally in the way.
Like we just trimmed some of the tree outside. And
you guys, I went out with scissors to the public property. I was a little worried. Just trimmed the tree.
And then, so for me, I would put all of this together. So this is one of my photographs.
Hey, darling.
Hey, darling. That is like the birds. So it just feels like when you set like all of this together, it has a very natural, outdoor feel. You guys can kind of see there. This was taken in the harbor.
And you're helping someone too. Like if I always just think about the blah days when you want to just like come to your desk and see all of these things together.
Exactly.
Light your candle.
Because we all know you have a teacher's desk now. So there's that. So that's another one of like my picks. And then let's do one more of yours.
Yeah. So I was thinking about kind of what I was just talking about, just brightening your space a little bit.
We just got stay at home was extended till May 31st notification.
Yay. Celebration bags, you guys. We're gonna keep giving you good stuff. This is gonna last, but we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
This is really hard to see in this light, but this is one of my favorite photos of Paige's because it just, to me, it's like an escape to somewhere beautiful and fun and whimsical. And you put this on your desk, and you're just gonna be reminded of good, fun, happy
We see your FML.
We know, Janet. And then pair that with a little shot candle. I call these, you know what I call them. They're 3-ounce candles. You can get a few of these, and it's kind of nice to give someone a variety. And they burn for a while too. And then I just love these squirrel versus coyote rings. The one I pulled for this package says, "What will you do with your one wild and precious life?" And I think a little reminder on your finger of something that you're hoping to be or something that you're channeling, if it's strength or whatever. It's just a nice reminder.
Yeah. And we actually have a few of her quotes in these rings. Obviously, you can see, like, I would like to wear it as a midi, and she's wearing it, on a ring finger because they're adjustable. And that's the great thing, too. We like that kind of one size because the shop's small, but at the same time, when you're buying gifts for other people, it's always hard to know. And you try not to give away, like, oh, what's your shirt size? And then you're like, oh, I'm getting a shirt, that kind of thing. Let me wave. And some more people.
Hey, Pam.
So that's kind of why we went with that style from
these
her.
are adjustable.
Yeah. But I'll make sure when I post like a picture of it to put like some of the different quote options because there's some good ones.
Yeah.
Really good. Like mine says, What matters most is how you walk through the fire. And that is so true.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
We have another one that says, always speak the truth, even if your voice shakes.
That's another one.
I have that one at home too.
Yeah.
Because you need that reminder sometimes. And then, especially if you're going into a hard situation or you've got a day coming up, you put that on and then you can just look down and remember, like, I believe in this.
Exactly. Well, and that's kind of her theme. Like, I know I posted about it earlier in the week, but like, she is using armor to make an armor, basically, in the story. And we'll link her too, because it's just, I don't know, I just love her stuff. So, yeah. Anyways. We also have, which we talked, and I would say like our other, we've got so many, because we have Blue
House Crafted,
which is the heart earrings that are super popular, and light too, that we just love. And then Splendor and Stone, we have some different options with that. But yeah, you guys remember these. We still have some of the earrings left. Oop, there we go. From the celebration bag. Another one of our favorites is Tumble, and this is real minimal, beautiful silver long necklace. I just love these too. I like minimal stuff, so that's kind of my jam. Except for earrings, obviously.
Yeah, go big.
Yeah, go big. Yeah, so I think we covered most of it. And we were only going to do just a little sidebar because I wanted to talk about birthdays. So, obviously that's any month. That's not just May. And I feel like, oh, hey,
I'll see.
Hopefully you got your bag. I dropped it off. The birthdays right now are just a heartbreak for everybody. You can't be with ones you love. Kids, it's really hard on. And we actually got some new inventory in like right after we closed. And so I thought I would showcase these because this would be just a fun way to celebrate someone. We got little cupcake stands in and like the colorful birthday matches.
They're so cute in person.
It'd be super fun. Like obviously you could just go to the grocery store and buy a cupcake, but it would be, cute to have all of this and put it on someone's doorstep with a card. And we do have birthday cards as well. And then the other piece is I've had some people reach out just for me to come by and photograph, like if they're having a birthday, like car parade, and maybe having the child blow out the candle on the porch. There's stuff like that I can also do.
Blowing out the candle on our porch.
Yeah, do that.
Maybe he'll make an appearance for that photo.
I can do some more waves for people joining us, but that's another thing that is going to come out of the store as well. Obviously, I'm a photographer, and if you need to add on maybe that picture, those sessions are $75. So just let me know. Like I could show up with a camera and some cupcakes and all the things. So that's just one little thing we wanted to add.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, it's fun. Makes it feel special.
It does. It's hard right now. You cannot have people come and hug your kids or whatever.
Yeah. And it's history in the making. I mean, to have it captured too is really cool.
Or Anne. Hi.
I was gonna say, did I get it? Okay. So where were we at?
I don't know, but it is Friday. And you know what?
It
Even in quarantine, Friday is still Friday.
Oh, it definitely feels.
Don't you really feel that way?
Oh yeah, especially if you're teaching.
Yeah. It's funny because by Monday now, it's funny because I used to, and I'm going to be honest, I totally was like a Sunday pit of my stomach, dread Monday person. And now I don't. I feel kind of good about starting Monday. Yeah. And I feel like the weekend is long enough right now, which I never have ever felt in my life.
I saw something the other day, and somebody was talking about how it was like you have your short weekend and your long weekend. I don't know if that really feels right, but.
Well, and some days it's nice to just get up and everyone just kind of do whatever and take it slow. And some days it's nice to have structure, even if it's our own creation.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like we've created our own structure.
Totally. So what are you doing this weekend? Anything good?
Capturing a birthday party, and like one with like the car parade and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And editing and yeah.
Oh, you're working. You're working on the weekend.
I'm a weekend warrior. I can't
have it.
anymore. And what's funny is when I first started my photography business, you know, I had young babies. And so I was finding myself, you know, with them all day, and then I would stay up all night and edit. And that got really old. And then I felt like, oh, now I've got these kids and they're in school, both of them all day. And my world changed as far as like the career, like not having to stay up all night and do editing and stuff. And then I think that's probably been the hardest thing for me in all this. It's reverted, and it feels very familiar and not like a fun familiar, because it's like I'm up all night or doing stuff on the weekends where I had kind of pivoted from that.
Yep.
So
I feel you.
But here we are again.
Yep.
Did it once, I can do it again.
Yep.
So well, I think that's it.
Yeah. If you guys need anything, always message us. We're
Absolutely. And
I want to say thank you again. I just feel like this has just given us something really positive to look forward to and think about and work on. And you guys are the reason that we're doing it. And you guys were all like the vision for us in the beginning anyway, too.
Yeah.
It's just a safe, happy, loving place where we can bring light and love into other people's lives.
exactly.
And so thank you for letting us keep doing that even through this
Cheers to
crazy
that.
time.
Cheers to you guys, and we hope you have a fabulous weekend.
Happy weekend.
Bye.
Mwah.